Friends, today is Tuesday, the 16th of June. We're in the cathedral, and we will have the final example Jesus gives us in the gospel today from the Sermon on the Mount of what it means to live in the kingdom, to live under the rule of the kingdom. Very, very challenging. And thus I've chosen this position here with the Sacred Heart of Jesus behind me to remind us that despite our weakness and failure, the love and the mercy of God is present there. And so the gospel today tells us, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. Love your neighbor, hate your enemy. Love your neighbor from Leviticus 19. We sometimes think that love came in with Jesus, but no, it was present also in the Old Testament. And hate your enemy. Hate your enemy. There really is nothing in the Old Testament that tells us to hate our enemy. But it was a kind of common understanding, even today, wouldn't we say, that if a person is called an enemy, well, we hate them. But Jesus says, I say to you, love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. This is the sixth example that Jesus gives to us of a righteousness that surpasses that of the scribes and the Pharisees. A righteousness that surpasses. And he's not asking us simply to change our behaviors. He's telling us to change our whole mindset. Metanoia is the word, a word that means conversion. To move beyond your current mindset. How difficult that is, how challenging that is to move beyond. It would be like telling somebody who was a staunch Republican to become a liberal Democrat, or a liberal Democrat to become a staunch Republican. And if that isn't challenging enough, the final line of the gospel today, so be perfect, just as your heavenly Father is perfect. Yes, a challenge, the Sermon on the Mount. To be perfect, at the time of Jesus, it might have meant to separate yourself from everything that is evil or Gentile or whatever. Jesus reinterprets that. To be perfect is to love. Hold that thought, and we'll see you tomorrow.